Hey Gemini, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing your timeless tarot and oracle reading, asking what's coming towards you at this time, what do you need to know about. We're going to start with a few oracle messages just to guide our reading. And if you'd like for me to pray for you, if you'd like any other Geminis and cross watchers alike to pray for you, say hi in the comments section. You're welcome to leave an emoji. You're welcome to share what you're going through, whatever you'd like. It just gives us something to focus on that represents your energy. So we start with a message. I accept renewal and delight and fresh starts. Oh, I got that. It's got the Fool card all over it. Beginnings. I will not remain stuck. I choose change. Nice, Gemini. Awesome. Have any of you guys been feeling kind of like you're stuck? Maybe some stagnant energy. I accept renewal and delight and fresh starts. I want to see if the Fool card comes out for you. And the World card, closing up an old chapter. 10 of Wands. God, it feels good to break loose from a stuck place, right? All right, Gemini, what's coming towards my Geminis at the time of seeing this? Of course, only take what resonates. You guys, if it doesn't feel good, if it doesn't empower you, throw it the hell out. Find another tarot reading that feels good to you. You come first. Don't ever give your power away to tarot. All right, it's all about empowering you, making you feel good, confirming what you know, insight. Vehicles, I was going to say vehicle. Tarot is an interesting vehicle to travel on, right? It's like you're shining a light in these corners of your own psyche. So pay attention to how you feel. All right, so we have the wheel. Things are moving. Things are breaking up. Good news is coming. We do have, got to give away the ending. We got the Empress. I'm excited to kind of work towards her and see what's going on there because that's abundant energy. I'm going to get a few more cards out here just so that I can clarify. There's our world, boo! There's our world. Closing up a chapter. And it came out to add some clarity to the wheel. So you got two major arcana. This feels good. Feels good. What's our Four of Cups? Right on. Right on. What else? I want to know a little bit more about that. And then, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to tell you about this. Yes, major arcana all over the place. This is not a subtle message. This is going to be a fun one to unpack. So we do start with some like piddly energy, and it gets really big from there. And our piddly energy is Pentacles. This is around prioritizing, waiting for somebody possibly, or something. Like this could be a job to come through. This could be actually a person to come through. And they're taking their sweet time. This is some wishy-washiness. That's why I called it piddly. And in comparison to the rest of your message, all of these are really big energy cards. And this is more of a situation that you're in. Okay. So I want to unpack that a little bit. Why do we need to know about this situation? Why do we need to know about this situation? You might be waiting for somebody to come through with something, an opportunity, or even to show you how much they care for you, even by way of an opportunity. What that would mean is if they're going to ask you to marry them finally, or if they are going to plan this trip with you. It could be somebody who could even be family or a friend, but there's nostalgia here. There's a connection that goes back. And there's this sense of, I don't know why I'm getting this sense of waiting, because Two of Pentacles is also can be kind of reprioritizing things. It is approaching, this energy is coming towards you. It could be an earth sign. It's, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. They're almost too careful. They are coming towards you, but it's like their offer is substantial. It's solid, but they're slow because I think they kind of want to, let's say, very the opposite of impulse. As I say that, we have one of the fastest knights in the deck. So we have the slowest knight in the deck with the fastest knight in the deck. And to be clear, knights are messengers. So it's almost like they're offering something, right? This is a trip, this is a promotion, this is a job, this is a ring, this is a gift, this is value, this is money. It's on the material plane most likely. It connects with the material plane. But it's approaching you so slowly. And the thing is this person, I think, has had reservations around maybe practical things, if they were to explain it to you. Now, the good news is that you're going to have a conversation coming in very quickly, the Knight of Swords. This could be two different individuals. I mean, they'd be total opposites if that's the case. But I actually think this is a conversation is happening, finally, to kind of clear this up. And then we're going towards the Ace of Wands. You know, we've got this nostalgic energy attached to it, which can have some beautiful meanings, like there's a deep connection to this individual, or this opportunity could open up your lives to make good memories. There might even be children connected to this. So there's some depth there, but then the actions, you know, actions speak louder than words. And so you got some words flying towards you, but the actions are real slow, boo. So let's get on to this exciting side of the reading. Things are moving, and it could be that this conversation you're going to have with Slowpoke over here is going to change everything. I'd like to get some more cards to see if that's the case, but either way, we've got the Wheel card with the World card. And the Wheel card is bringing good fortune, good news to you. It's moving things forward. Sometimes it's people coming back to revisit a conversation or an opportunity coming back, being that I'm recording this during my, if you're seeing this within Mercury retrograde, that wouldn't be surprising if a conversation is returned to. And we've got this closing of an old chapter. This is the World card that I was wondering if you'd get. And that is, I got to cover up her boobies. YouTube doesn't like it. But the World card talks about closing up an old chapter and opening up a new chapter in the most wholesome way. So what this means for you is wherever you're going, you're starting off on the right foot. And there's this, I'm gonna butcher it, but basically there's this theory, you know, like your next relationship, for instance, the health of your next relationship is well determined by the health of how you left the last one. Like the way you left the last relationship. You could say that about jobs. You could say that about places. It's like buttoning it up in a clean way, you know, and sometimes that's like paying it some respect, you know, taking some time to walk down memory lane or whatever, but buttoning it up in a good way, healthy way, as much as possible so you can start on the right foot in this new direction. This is also a very karmic card, so it's confirmation that everything that's led you up until this point is, it fell into place exactly as it was supposed to. And that sometimes we need to hear that, right? We can sometimes spend way too much time regretting the past or getting frustrated with certain things. And yeah, so there was an offer of some sort. And this would be an emotional offer. So I don't know who was getting this offer, but it seems that there was a sense, it was met with a sense of disinterest or rejection even. And regardless of who is getting this offer, it makes somebody dig down deeper, like double down on their focus. It's affected them emotionally, and it's made them get deeper. Why can't I talk today? Double down, I'll just say, on their efforts and focus, and it leads to the Sun card. And the Sun card is like one of the happiest cards in the deck. When you get it anywhere in your reading, I mean, even when it's in reverse, it's shedding some light on the whole reading. So, like, let's read between the lines there. When we get rejected from something, or when an offer that we're making is met with apathy or disinterest, we have an opportunity to step back and kind of either approach it differently or look at ourselves. It seems that somebody here, the offer was the catalyst for working harder, which is really cool. And it looks like there's a reward. It's like happiness comes from this place. Happiness comes from this place, and a choice has been made in that place. Not necessarily to give up, but to try harder. Really cool. Then we get to the abundance card of the Empress. You guys, this is going to be an extended because I feel like we're just kind of getting started, and I know we're already 10 minutes in. So we're going to get more advice and unpack the cards, but that link will be in the description box below. For now, let's talk about this abundance coming in. So this is growth, and it's growth from a place of invention. So this is a time, if you're looking at starting your own business, this is an amazing combination of cards. It means like the world's your oyster. From sheer imagination, you can create it. You can make this grow. And even if it's a relationship that you're in, it's like you don't have to, it's Dumbo and the feather. Here she is. It's just here to fuck up the cards for you. No, we already read these ones, so it's okay. But like, Dumbo and the feather, right? It's like, I don't need to wait around for this and this and this. I don't need to hold on to this feather to fly. So this is that energy coming through. And I want to unpack that further for you. So what is this abundant growth? Some of you guys might even be discussing starting a family. Some of you guys, it's like you are buttoning up some things in the past. There's a pivotal conversation here about slow poke, not making stuff happen. It's like been this dilly-dally, and then it erupts in this passionate opportunity. And so, what is this? Oh my Lord, Two of Cups, the devil. And the sun again. Okay, listen, it sounds like, I feel like you are the person who is using your words, Gemini, to get down to some raw truths and you get some results. I wouldn't be surprised. Now, if this is a love reading, I'm going to give you a couple of different versions. You guys are all going through different things, but the energy is the same. So if you are in a situation where you've needed to communicate, or you're thinking of communicating very clearly and sharply about what you need and what you want, maybe, and that's about building and growing, either as a family or growing a relationship, and you're like, I need these things. It looks like the results are very good, and possibly like hot and heavy with the Devil card here. The Devil card can sometimes talk about tough patterns of behavior that don't serve us well, addictions, codependencies, right? Things that like patterns we need to break. But it can sometimes talk about just like getting down and dirty with each other. And in this combination of cards, it just seems like that could be one of the meanings. If this is a business, this is a partnership that you have made come to life and blossom and grow because you realize there's a certain amount of independence and imagination that you've applied to a situation, and it's almost broken some things loose. It's broken some stagnant energy. It's like the other person you're working with or the company you're working with does not have the imagination that you do. And so it's Dumbo dropping the feather and realizing, wait a minute, I have a skill set here that they just don't have, and it's imagination and invention. And so moving it forward, it's like there's almost this sense of like, well, I'm going to do this. Not everybody's going to be in the position with a company to be like, I'm doing it my way, you know. But there's this attitude, this the way you are holding yourself and carrying yourself. Something really special about this disinterest, this rejection, making somebody dig down deeper, double down, as I was saying it, creating this happiness, the Sun card. And the Sun card is really important to know before I let you go and go on to the extended. The Sun card is a very special type of happiness. It's the natural type of happiness. Like you just being yourself, living your life is enough. There's no false compromises, negotiations for this happiness. It's like you can all go back to a moment in your life where you sat in a happy moment that you took yourself to, that like the world kind of rose up to meet you and you felt seen and you felt yourself. I hope all of you guys have experienced that. She's got allergies. Yeah, you know, so, and if you haven't, then this is a really great sign that this could be your chance, right? So like being, and what that means is holding your truth out there, you know, wearing it on your sleeve. This is my truth. Queen of Swords. This is my truth. And it takes courage, right? We do so much. We wear such a mask every day going out into the world. So we don't feel that rejection. And so when you just sit with what is, that takes courage. There's a certain kind of nakedness to that is very refreshing. And I do think that the universe, the world, spirit, God rises to meet that. The cards would suggest so. So this is where I'm going to leave you. If you'd like to follow me to the extended, that link will be below. Otherwise, I adore you. Thank you so much for being here. Please consider liking and subscribing. Help that channel grow, this channel grow, and help other Geminis get the message. So take good care.